here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. So a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 0 for 4. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mookie Betts goes down for the first out of the game. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's back into second here safely. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 2. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And the runner's breaking for third. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to Moreland. It's a double play. At the plate, Carlos Correa trying to get him started again following the double play. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first. Correa, left field and carrying well. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Correa on third with 2 out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Porcello sets. 2-2 on its way. Fouled off. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Another full count pitch on its way to short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Christian Vasquez.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So striding in, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Ripped down the first base line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .333 hitter. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's fouled away. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez, set to lead off the home half of the second. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Fastball called for strike 2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Porcello sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. A late swing at a slider for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On the move again from first. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Evan Gaddis now standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Kinsler is there. And that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Late that time for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Kinsler moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now a move over to first. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Taking off is Springer. Fouled away. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he's safe. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Throw won't get him.
Catcher number 16, Ryan McCann.
Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So
a swing and a miss. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he got him swinging. Xander Bogaerts is retired to kick off the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
we've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he will strike him out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. Moreland has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-0. is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind it, accounts 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-1. Hard on the ground toward short. To his right, Correa. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just missed with a breaking ball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Here's George Springer. Last time through was a base hit.
George Springer.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Altuve, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Bregman shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Here's a high pop-up. Altuve is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Quick check on that tying run at first. And another throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. And he is in there. Springer on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Softly hit here to the left side, and he's safe. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian McCann, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. No runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And late reactions, and they got him. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for strike 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And there's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's
threw it right past him. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Josh Reddick goes down for out number 2. Joe Kelly enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. And 2 the count to Evan Gattis. Kelly is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Got him. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for Boston, third baseman,
Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his...
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Zach Greinke. now from the Welcome to Houston. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Bregman is over and he puts it away for the first down. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cut. Here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He got him. Lively. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve. To get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
Popped him up. Baez waits on it. 1 down. Standing in, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Happ ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Stepping up now, George Springer, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So striding in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy
got him looking. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Settling in now, Evan Gattis. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. Contreras recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gaddis is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. In the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A little bouncer. The 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Contreras is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Hayward at the track, and Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Rizzo is retired to kick off the inning. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Foul ball, however, strike one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready to take his axe again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself. Digging in, Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Hayward has a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Center fielder number 8.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hayward aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Just missed with a breaking ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Turned on down the line. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gaddis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gonzalez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop 3rd strike.
Up next for the Cubs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. He's running, fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2.